Reduce the weight, man. You don't need to be doing every single set with the biggest weight possible. Keep your ego in check. We're tired, we're exhausted, but we still gotta put in the work. Do the things you gotta do to actually get good ROM, good form, and good hypertrophy work in there. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and you're looking like a fool. Good morning. Welcome back. Good to see you again. We've got a push day ahead of us. We took a nice, well-deserved, I think, rest day yesterday. Well, I say rest day. We did an hour of pretty intense cardio on the stair climber with some interval training there. First thing in the morning. It was a great way to start the day, but we definitely needed that break from lifting, that off day. So we took that. And it was good. It was good. We got a lot done just in and around the house itself. And there's still more to do, as always. But we're here right now, and we're focused in on this push workout. It's going to be a good one. We're coming back, starting out with these kettlebell lateral raises, seated. I really enjoyed those last week, so we're going to do them again this week. See if we could up the weight a little bit. I only started with 12.5 pounds last week, and that's what I finished with as well on each kettlebell. So we're going to up that to 15 this week. See how that goes, and then progress through the rest of these exercises and really start hammering our pecs pretty quickly here. So we're going to be doing those low incline dumbbell presses again, and then we'll be finishing up with some deficit push-ups using our push-up handles and getting as low as possible with those, and potentially even either up in the reps or really just doing as much time under tension as possible with some much slower reps. We'll see how we actually feel by the time we get there, as that's going to be a superset with our cable crunch and really just going to be a burnout exercise for us. So that's enough talking about it. Let's get after it. We got to go get set up for our kettlebell lateral raises here, get a couple plates put together, and then go get seated and warmed up for that. So I'll see you over there. All right, starting out just like we did last week with some bands warm-ups here. I like warming up with the bands, especially for shoulder stuff. I find it's just an increased resistance as you kind of get further away from that center point on the band as you stretch that band out. It just gives the shoulder a really good stretch over that length of travel, that range of motion that you're taking it through. So before we jump up into the 15s, we're going to start with just some 10s to warm up. It's feeling good. The rubber bands and everything we did, it's feeling really nice. Give it a quick, 30-second break or so, and then we're going to do another one of those. Let's do it again. Just a couple reps. That's great. That's great. Okay, we're going to get the 5s loaded up on here. Another small break. Then we're going to do our first working set. Alrighty. Set number two. First set here. Going for 12 reps. Let's do it. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I've really enjoyed this variation with the kettlebells here. The kettlebell is obviously the weight's hanging a little bit lower, and you could rig this up so that the weight hangs higher up here, closer to where your hand is, meaning that that center of gravity is going to be in a different position. But I like it hanging down low. It's changing the way that that weight moves through that range of motion and really activating my shoulders in a way that the dumbbells just don't. You've got to provide some additional stability, and then you're working your grip very slightly. But I don't know if you can see during the movement, I'm actually keeping a pretty loose grip so that that kettlebell can kind of freely hang in my hand a bit. I'm holding it slightly. That weight's not completely free hanging, but I am letting it hang or move through that, or move through my grip when I am taking it through that rep range there. That's our time. Set number 2. All right, one more set here. Shoulders are firing, man. We got that pump going. Whew, let's get all of our reps here, and then we're going to be throwing in some eye reps at the end, too. Just for posterity. Those are tough, man. Whew. Come on. Let's do one more myo rep set. That's it. Ooh, man, I really like those. If you've got access to kettlebells at your gym that have a decent enough increment that you can use them for some lighter weight exercises like these lateral raises, I would highly suggest you give them a go. It's super nice. I know if you're in your home gym as well, they sell these kettlebell attachments for dumbbells. If you have dumbbells like these Bowflex ones or even just regular dumbbells or plate-loaded dumbbells, they have those kettlebell handle attachments. I'll throw an image up here somewhere, but it literally clips onto the dumbbell and turns it into a kettlebell. I don't know how well they work. I don't know what the weight limits are on those, so I can only tell you that I know of them. It could be an alternative, a cheaper alternative to one of these kettlebells. These things are great. I really enjoy them. I love the variety I get out of them. I know I told you earlier we're going to do low incline dumbbell presses. Changing my mind. Just want to do some flat benching, some regular flat benching. So let's get set up for some barbell bench press. All right, 275 loaded up here. Let's crank out 10 reps. Very nice. Man, for a total guess on the weight, that was pretty darn good. Spot on where we should have been. Second set. Whew, that first set was tough, man, but that was good weight. Good pushing here. We're going to crush the second set as well. I just make this day ours. Woo. Yeah. I'll tell you, it's been a couple months now that we've been doing these pure hypertrophy workouts, and we've discussed that a couple times. But one of the things that I am honestly most excited about, once we start bulking again here in a little while, is getting back to some real strength training. I miss doing regular bench work, squat work, deadlift work. I really do. But getting back to doing some more regularly based strength training, doing some power building type workouts and building blocks, those are fun. I really enjoy those. I needed a break from them, so I'm glad we did this hypertrophy based training segment as we're doing. But man, I'm looking back to doing some strength training as well in a week-to-week basis. All right, time for some tricep pushdowns with our favorite tricep pressing accessory here. Love these rotating, articulating handles. Big fan of them. If you don't have a pair of these though, grab yourself a rope. Grab yourself 2 D-ring handles. It doesn't really matter what you use. We're just looking for something that at the bottom we can get that spread in our hands. It's if we were trying to go around our waist with our hands. That's what we want to be able to do at this movement here. So whatever accessory allows you to do that, to separate those hands at the bottom, that's what we want to be doing on this exercise. Let's get after that first set. Whew. Okay, set number 2. Oh yeah. Wow, that was a good set. Holy cow. Third and final set here. Triceps are screaming already, man. Screaming already. So we're gonna send this as far home as we can. Again, focusing on getting that separation around the waist, around our hips here, and just pushing through it, not allowing our upper body to be heaving that weight down. We're really trying to control that. It's tough, it's hard, and it's not perfect or easy on every rep, that's for sure. But as much as we can, not using our upper body to help push that weight down, but at the very least, always making sure we control that negative as much as possible. Take a little bit of weight off here. Take it down to 60. Come on. Oh. Whew. Okay. I'm glad we were able to, and also that we did take off that 10 pounds there. Those reps were just getting really tough. Really tough to not be heaving that weight down, but also just to control that form, get our hands around our waist, all the cues that we've lined up for ourselves we want to hit on every one of those reps. So reduce the weight, man. Reduce the weight when you need to. You don't need to be doing every single set with the biggest weight possible. Keep your ego in check. Do the things you got to do to actually get good ROM, good form, and good hypertrophy work in there. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and you're looking like a fool. Looking like a fool. Okay, let's go on to the next exercise. I'll see you over there. All right, it's time for some underhand dumbbell flies again. I've been really enjoying these. I'm interested in your opinions on these too. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you think if you've done this exercise. Is it a waste of time? Is it bro science? Is there something that's better than doing these underhand dumbbell flies? Tons of variations to do some kind of pec-focused fly movement, but I've been really enjoying. I haven't done these in a long while now. But doing these underhand dumbbell flies has been a really good change of pace, a different type of contraction, and it's a different mind-muscle connection to focus on versus, even like underhand cable flies or any other kind of cable fly movement here. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think if you haven't tried it, and if you have tried it, give me feedback. What'd you think about it? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Is it a waste of time for you? Let me know. We've got our 30s queued up. 1 minute on the rest timer in between these sets. Let's get after it. Getting warm in here. Again. We'll see if it lasts. I got a feeling we're going to be putting that long sleeve back on here in not too short of a time. But it's getting a little warm. Set number 2. All right, final set. Let's do this. Man, I hope you guys like that one. It's not one that I've done in a very long time, but it was suggested to me, and I'm glad I started throwing it back in there. The squeeze you get when you're at the top of that range of motion, I love it, man, especially at the end, towards the end rather, of a pec-focused workout, a chest-focused workout. That squeeze you get in there is just immaculate. And you've really got to focus on getting it on both sides for every rep, and that can be so freaking tough. Okay, we've got one more set of exercises, a superset. We're going to be doing some cable crunches and some push-ups to really burn this chest out. Let's get set up for that. I'll see you there. Set number 2. Here we go. Woo-wee. One more. Okay. Final set of the day here. Let's make it a good one. Make it count. This is usually the most important one because right now we're tired, man. We're tired. We're exhausted, but we still got to put in the work. Still got to put in the work just for one more full set here. Really, really, really crush it. All of it. Leave nothing there. Let's do it. Yeah. Good. Yeah. All right. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you got some good stuff lined up and that you end up finding success today in whatever it is you're starting or finishing or even just working on. Thanks again for being here, people. Drop me down a comment below if you're liking all the new changes. I'm trying to really add some value here to the workouts themselves, but also just the overall content creation, making it look a little more professional overall. So let me know in the comments your feedback. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.